Hello, my name is Matthew Tuopare, your security advisor. This is your security hub once again. We are still in the festive season. We've been able to take you through from your home and one to the journey management security, and you are now getting to your destination. Now, even before you get to a destination security, let me just give you a bit on distractions while you are on the road. A classical example would be when you are on the street and you seem to have seen two guys are engaged in a fight. Give me my money. They'll tell you, one will engage you. You've taken my money for 2 weeks now, for 2 months now, you are not paying. And in fact, even throwing blows. And they will block your way. You are driving and they will block your way. Naturally, you will want to intervene. And 98% of people will either leave their engine on, or they'll just leave their doors open, their glasses down, leave their valuable in, and then try to assist. In doing that, while you are trying to resolve it and say, one of them will naturally become very aggressive. Obviously, that is the person you will try to calm down. While you are doing that, the other person is removing either your phone, your bag, or anything that is in your car. And even if you are not so lucky, he jumps into your vehicle and the other one turns and peeping, sit into the car, off your vehicle is gone. If you are in a public car, they could drop anything or just create something that will take off your mind. While you are focusing on that, then your phone is gone from your pocket. While you are focusing on that, then your bag is taken. And when that happens, the person drop immediately. Then you wonder what happens. Why? We are moving from one point to the other, we haven't got there. Why will the person get off? He has already taken you, dropped you, the person is gone. Now, when you get to a destination, it could be a market, it could be actually a party, it could be anywhere you get to. The first thing would be, if you are driving, please try to park ready to go if there is an opportunity. Parking in the form which we call ready to go means you park with your back against the wall. That's reverse parking. It keeps you in a position that it's easier for you to spark your vehicle and straight away move if there's an emergency, rather than parking with your front view facing the wall. In that sense, you have to struggle and try to turn yourself and move when there's an emergency. And it's also more useful when you try to get a place where at least there is an officer monitoring these vehicles that have been parked. This is because most of these parties, or if you've gone to a friend, or if it's a marketplace or anywhere you go, there's a possibility of you having criminals surrounding and just observing and monitoring, and that is what Go Security is able to step in and manage this during these seasons for your events, for any other situation that require that kind of service. We will be able to help you do that. Now, once you are able to get a safer place and parked, and you moved into your destination, if it is a party, for instance, key things to look at. While you are there, be conscious of who is next to you. If at any given point you have to move and use the washroom, please ensure you hand over your valuable to a known person. If there is not any known person around, kindly move along with your valuable to the washroom. Do not leave them behind. And while you are there and engaging, most times you can easily be distracted with probably your best song, best music, old-time friend, somebody you have not seen for years will just pop up. And naturally, you will be like to run, go hug the person, spend some few minutes, and while you are doing that, you probably have left your handbag, you probably have left your phone behind or something. And most of these functions, you equally have criminals that are well dressed. If there's no proper checks at the entrance in terms of who is supposed to attend the event, they will equally be there. And once that happens, they can easily pick your laptop, they can easily pick your phone, your handbag, and just vanished. So it's important that at any given stage when you have to engage any person, whether it's an old classmate, whether you have to use the washroom, or you have to do any of this, please be mindful of what you have with you. Here again, it's another festive season where we have a lot of diaspora, we have a lot of people coming in. This is just to let you understand, Ghana is generally a very peaceful country. No security related issues. Please have this thing clear in mind. This is just to advise you, if you come in, what you should look for, what you should be able to do. If you need security, of course, Go Security is here. If there is a need for you to have a close protection officer to move you from one end to the other, we are here to help you. If there is a need for you to get any advice in terms of security, we are here. Before you book your hotel or your guest house or wherever you go, please check on some basic security locking system with this hotel. Point number 2, check around to at least ensure that there is a security officer details with the places where at least you are coming to lodge. So when you are exiting, they are able to patrol around, they're able to put on the lighting system, they're able to work around and all of that. Then, once these two systems are put in place properly, you as a guest, as whoever that comes in and you are moving into the street or going into your party, you need to make sure your electrical systems are off from the hotel, switch off properly, and actually detach. While you move in onto the street, because most times the security dynamics of our friends outside the country coming in are a bit different from those of us in Ghana here who knows our way around to be able to drive around, to be able to move from family to family and friends. So the most appropriate would be if you have a friend, a known person who will pick you from the hotel. That is critical. If you do not have that and you have to use any of the medium that have to do with Diango or Uber or any of these things, please ensure that this vehicle you booked in, you get the details of the driver, and most preferably push the details to a friend or to a known person. This is the car I'm booking, this is the hotel I'm lodging now, this is the number, and I'm moving from this hotel to this place to a friend. That is critical. That is just to let them know if you are moving from one point to this place, it will probably take 10 minutes. If after 10 minutes they haven't heard of you, they haven't seen you, they haven't gotten any update, then it gives the friend a worry to try to at least check to see if you have arrived safe. It's also important if you are particularly alone. Once you checked in, you share your room number with a friend, with your wife, with a family member or somebody that this is where I am, this is my room, and this helps people to a large extent. Even if there's any situations, then they are able to trace and identify that this is where you are. It's much more better than for you to conceal and hide and try to do things that perhaps people will not know, and that eventually becomes a challenge.